Hi, this is Chris Trapani from the Modern Mortgage Group, and I'm here with a message to teach realtors and loan officers a great value on long-term thinking and the laws of marketing and reciprocity. Very important. After sale marketing campaigns that need to be done that most people just don't do. Now, most of us are in this business for the long haul. Some are in it just to make a couple of bucks. They see an opportunity for a while. But if you're in this business for the long haul and you want years and years of success, this is something you need to do. Now, obviously, this is not a get-rich-quick opportunity. It doesn't make anything happen super quick, but it is important and it will generate you business. So an after-sale marketing campaign will help you build loyalty, generate additional business, and you need to stick to it. This is the key. You need to stick to it for a minimum of 5 years, and I'm going to explain to you why. Now, it takes a minimum of 8 contacts or touches per year to a client, a past client, to make you very memorable. If they don't remember you, what good is it, right? You need to do it. So the contacts, here's the key, they have to be personal, they have to be a little different and unique. And that makes you unique in the fact that they're going to remember you as an agent. So we're going to talk about a couple of these opportunities. Now, one, you have to set yourself apart and help yourself get remembered. Okay, a lot of people think, oh, people will remember me. Well, not necessarily so. I'm going to show you some statistics from the National Association of Realtors. Now, the average homeowner outgrows their home in 3.5 years. So that's really important. You can't do a campaign for 3 years if they outgrow their home in 3.5. And on average, it takes, here in California, 5 to 8 years to make that move. Why? Because they start thinking that they outgrow their home in 3.5 years. They start talking about it. They start looking at the market, depending on what the market conditions are. So they take their time before they actually make the move, and it's usually between the 5th and the 8th year. So that's why 3 years is just flat out not enough. Now, the National Association of Realtors states that after 3 years, 88% of homebuyers, a full 88% of homebuyers surveyed, could not remember the name of the agent they work with, and only 9% actually used the agent a second time. That means only 12% of realtors, and again, this obviously falls with loan officers also. Only 9% used the second agent, 12% were remembered. So that's a bad statistic if you're not keeping in contact with your client. Yet, after the sale, after they purchased their home, 77% were happy with their realtor. So that's over 3 out of 4 were happy with the realtor, and 74% said they would use the same realtor again. But it doesn't happen if you're not in touch with them. They forget who you are. For the first year, they might remember, a few things about you, but after that, they go about their merry little way. So you need something unique. You need something personal to make yourself memorable. Now, in the loan business, this is even more important. Only 3% use the same lender again. And a lot of that is because they go to a different agent. The agent may be working with a different lender, 5 to 8 years up the road. And so, they're working with somebody else, and only 3% wind up with the same lender. So it's even more important for a lender. Now, ways to stay in touch and become memorable. Well, one is an email campaign. Email is not rocket science. There are so many softwares out there that you can take advantage of for a drip campaign, for all kinds of things that you can do where you automatically send an email for all kinds of different reasons. A lot of people think, hey, I'm going to send them my market update, and I'm going to send them a real estate newsletter. 6 months after they buy their home, they're still in love with their home. They're not looking really at a newsletter about what's happening in the housing market, unless they're an investor or something like that. It's just not happening. So you need to set yourself apart and do something different. Okay, cards are another great way. birthday cards, Groundhog Day cards. Why Groundhog Day? Because it sets you apart. It makes you different. April Fool's card, play a joke, a subtle joke. Obviously, you don't want to offend, but anything that makes you different and memorable. When people love to be with people who make them laugh. And if you could make them laugh a couple of times a year, they're going to remember you. So letters could be funny and make you point. Hey, you could have a headline. I don't want your referrals. Just kidding. Okay, number one, it was funny. Number two, it makes you point. So these type of things are simple to do. They're simple not to do. That's the problem. So do them. Phone calls. Make the phone calls to touch base. Hey, you've been in your house for 3 months now. You've been in your house for 6 months now. Want to know, did you put that marble tile floor or whatever it is that they were dreaming about? Keep notes on those things and call them and just touch base, and it makes them feel good. Let them know about any new programs. Hey, John, I don't know how long you've been thinking about, if you've been thinking about leaving your area in 5 years when your baby has to go to school, but there's a fantastic new program out there would give you a fixed rate for 7 years or 5 years, and it would lower your interest rate. Might be a good source of refinancing for you. It may just be their brother-in-law who's in that same situation, but it's a reason to be in touch. Ask for the referrals. You will not get 100% of the things you do not ask for. So ask for the referrals. Call them to wish them a happy birthday. Everybody feels special when they get a call for their birthday or a birthday card. Everybody feels special, myself included. I mean, it just says, hey, I was thinking about you. Any reason to call is a good reason. Call them up, tell them, hey, this great charity event seems like a lot of fun. My wife and I are going. Thought you might want to come down and meet us. So it's saying, I'm thinking about you. I like you, I appreciate you, and I'd like you to come. So I think that's a great tool too. Facebook. Now, by now, every realtor and loan officer should be on Facebook. And through the loan process, those buyers are on Facebook too. You should be Facebook friending them all the time. So, every now and then you'll get something that they'll put on Facebook and you make a comment. Hey, I love that picture of your little one. That was fantastic. They're saying, Chris remembered me. That's an important thing. Always be searching for new ideas, new ways to do this stuff. With technology changing so quickly, growing so rapidly, there's always new softwares, there's new opportunities, there's new things we can take advantage of. And wherever possible, schedule things, put them on autopilot. You should have a good CRM software that'll remind you of somebody's birthday, that'll remind you of whatever it is that you put in there. Put them on autopilot wherever possible. So this is Chris Trapani. Just wanted to send this message out, hoping that it benefits you as a realtor, as a loan officer, hoping you make a lot of money, helping a lot of people.